For the third straight day, there's ruckus in the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. We have been covering this extensively. Dramatic visuals of lawmakers, an absolute ruckus and scuffle inside. Just take a look at those dramatic visuals coming in from Jammu and Kashmir at the moment. Yesterday, lawmakers were seen throwing punches at each other. As you can see, a lawmaker is laid down on the floor in these visuals coming in. Neeta Sharma is tracking the latest developments for us. Neeta, we can see there's the shameful slugfest inside the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly for the third straight day. There's ruckus being observed. The face-off is over the special status is what we're picking up on.
Absolutely. The BJP continues to protest against the resolution which was passed by the National Conference on the restoration of the special status in Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. That's the reason why this has triggered the ruckus inside the house. Opposition members yesterday were also marshalled out. BJP members were marshalled out, but despite that, the house was also adjourned. But today is the last day of the assembly. But again, we are seeing that again, the same scenes are being repeated as per what we see on the screen. During the assembly session yesterday, also the BJP legislatures also scuffled with Khurshid Ahmed Sheikh, who is the Langate MLA and is the brother of Engineer Rashid, because yesterday he had taken out a poster which said that you need to restore Article 370 and 35A, against which the leader of opposition, Mr. Sunil Sharma, had opposed, and that led to a scuffle between the two. Lately, then MLA from Handwara, Mr. Sajad Lone, and also MLA from Pulwama, Mr. Wahid Para, also jumped in. The ruckus became so huge that the BJP MLAs had to be pushed out, marshalled out from the house. Today again we are seeing the same scene, but we have to remember, that this is what is being done for elections which are being held right now in Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Forget about Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. Yesterday we also heard former Minister Smriti Irani attacking Congress party and saying that they need to spell out, they need to clarify their stand on Article 370, whether they stand with the National Conference or they don't stand with National Conference. They need to tell people in Maharashtra, they need to tell people in Jharkhand. So obviously everything, whatever we are seeing on screen right now is being played out for the assembly elections which are being held in other two states. Back to you.
Neeta, you mentioned Smriti Irani and what she said on record about Article 370. The BJP, though, insisting that no one can bring back Article 370?
See, there is going to be a process. BJP also knows, and even all the political parties who are in the well of the house, they also know that bringing back Article 370 is not going to be an easy task. As far as the statehood is concerned, the Chief Minister of Union Territory, Mr. Omar Abdullah, just last week he was in Delhi. He met the Prime Minister, he also met the Home Minister, also the Raksha Mantri. He got reassurance that statehood would be restored. And only after that, even the Lieutenant Governor of the House, Mr. Manoj Sinha, he also reiterated in the House itself that his government is going to ensure that the statehood is going to be restored and all the constitutional guarantees which go with it. But these political parties, whether it's PDP, AIP or other smaller parties, they say that it needs to be brought back as it was before 5th of August 2019. So the ruckus is because of that. So they all know that in the original form, Article 370 is not going to be restored easily. We have spoken to Mr. Omar Abdullah many a times. He has also said the party which has snatched away the statehood from the state and even the rights of the people is not going to restore. So that it's a long battle. But as far as the statehood is concerned, everyone in JNK is very hopeful that center is going to restore statehood as soon as possible. Now all eyes are on towards Delhi, where the winter session is going to convene in the last week of November, because people hope that in that session, center is going to bring the bill of restoring the statehood of the Jammu and Kashmir.
Let's wait and watch. As Neeta is reporting, the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly on Wednesday had passed a resolution seeking a dialogue for restoration of special status and constitutional guarantees to the Union Territory and urging that constitutional mechanisms be worked out for the same. But the resolution was passed by voice vote, with all parties barring the BJP supporting it. In fact, Neeta, in this carefully worded resolution, there was actually no mention of the contentious Article 370 or 35A, right?
Absolutely. There was no mention. In fact, the resolution stated that, there need to be a consultation committee, and the centre needs to consult with the popular government there in Jammu and Kashmir as to how to restore statehood. It's just a way forward. It's step one, how to restore statehood and how to bring back, how to ensure that all the constitutional guarantees which goes with the statehood are again given back to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. So it's step one. So each step, needs to be taken very carefully because it was a huge decision by the centre in 2019, and subsequently, the Reorganization Act was again redrafted. Subsequently, some powers were again, taken away and given to the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, which also includes the security, the revenue and everything. So slowly, one step at a time, the sources in National Conference say one step at a time, they will take up an issue. But as of now, their sole focus is how to restore statehood of Jammu and Kashmir as soon as possible.